Picture this, a bill named the Border Protection Bill that, rather than securing borders, pushes to pry them wide open. A bill that, while sounding like it's about domestic safety, is essentially a political Trojan horse, carrying a hefty $65 billion in Ukrainian military aid and another smaller sum for Taiwan. This is the reality of the bill currently hanging in the balance in the House of Representatives. Peel back the layers of this legislation, and there's a strategic game of chess at play. The architects of the bill have cunningly attached issues of international significance, making it a hot potato for those who oppose it. The name of the game? Damage control. Vote against the bill and face accusations of being a Russian sympathizer or a puppet of the MAGA movement. It's a classic case of political smoke and mirrors. Now imagine the roles reversed. Picture a bill named the Transgender Rights Bill that does the exact opposite of what its title suggests, all while tying it to a universally agreed upon issue. Then, the refusal to support this bill paints you as an enemy of the state. It's a dark, cynical tactic and arguably more damaging in the long run. When the Border Protection Bill hit resistance, two intriguing pieces of news surfaced. The first, a report alleging Russian attempts to place a nuclear weapon in space, an anti-satellite weapon, a stark violation of a 60-year-old treaty. But let's not forget, the Russia of today is not the Soviet Union of yesteryears. Post-2014, especially after 2022, the Russian economy stands severed from modern Western technology, the source of the world's most advanced tech. The second piece of news relates to the death of Vladimir Putin's biggest political rival, allegedly a direct consequence of Kremlin machinations. While this might be plausible, its relevance to the bill remains questionable. The narrative suggests that without this aid, the Ukrainians stand vulnerable to Russian domination, a claim that is increasingly doubtful and extremely unlikely. Consider this. A 2023 declassified U.S. intelligence report suggested Russian casualties exceeding 300,000. In every category, they've sustained nothing less than a quarter of their total force, over half in their tanks and infantry fighting vehicles, and a quarter of their total fixed-wing assets. This suggests that, with their right tactics and strategies, the Ukrainians could potentially resolve this conflict independently. Perhaps the next step should be to bolster their own wartime economy to replenish the ammunition they've expended. The Border Protection Bill might not be about border protection at all, but it's certainly about protecting political interests, that is. As of now, the bill's fate hangs in the balance, a pawn in a game of political chess.